Welcome to the courtroom, folks.
The punishment to a second degree.
In light of the agreement to catch.
Okay. So it's just paragraphs 1 and 2, a third degree felony, and the sentencing agreement is that whatever sentence shall not exceed a cap of 6 years in prison. So you were looking at no less than 2 nor more than 6 years confinement in prison. You can, there's nothing that under the law that prevents me from placing him on a regular probation, but deferred or unadjudicated probation is not an option in this type of offense. I think those are our options here. We know. I've looked at a pre-sentence report. Have the parties had an opportunity to review it? Are there any corrections or changes to it?
For the defense, I do have one thing.
Yeah.
On page 3, the first item listed under offense. He tells me that it does often come up whenever there's a run on his history that it's unlawful possession of a firearm by felon. But at that point in time, he was not a felon. So he's not sure why that keeps appearing next to it, but that he didn't have a felony conviction prior to
What is the problem?
that.
Okay, let's pause for a quick legal 101. Greg Kramer's facing a third-degree felony for driving while intoxicated, escalated because of his 2 prior DWI convictions. In Texas, a third-degree felony carries a penalty of 2 to 10 years in prison. But here's the kicker. The plea deal caps his sentence at 6 years max. The judge mentions probation's an option, but not deferred adjudication. That's a special kind of probation where the conviction could be wiped clean if completed successfully. Why is that off the table? Because Texas law doesn't mess around with repeat DWI offenders. So, what's Greg's defense banking on to avoid prison time? Let's see how this plays out.
But hold on.
Yeah, that was my very first time.
It's listed here. It's illegal possession of a prohibited weapon.
Yeah.
So that somehow something is not looking correct as in the data concerning the actual earlier offense, firearm related, but it's still a felony. It's just not unlawful possession of a firearm by a previous convicted felon, which would infer another felony previously exists, which I don't see.
Yes.
But other than that, we
But
did
it's a
know it.
prohibited weapon that needs to get corrected in the
I've been trying to fix that.
well, maybe
10
the
years.
state will try to help work on that, since it's a computer system that
That could even show
and
us
that- which is shocking because I've never known a computer system to really fail.
Yes.
Anyway, getting back to this. Okay, so the pre-sentence report is made a part of the record for all
Yes, sir.
purposes. Okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I spoke. I guess
You can go.
Mr. Hammond, no objections. We're asking the judge to, the court to grant Mr. Kramer probation. He does have a job, and he works at a company where they test and clean firefighter equipment.
Respirators.
And he does not drive, does not have a car. Is that correct?
Yes.
And he understands the
And I apologize, especially for wasting your time on it. But I had no plan to go into it.
And we didn't hear anything, so.
I apologize.
Go ahead, Steve. Can you explain to me how that makes any sense at all?
Well, I know I was nervous, but
Judge, or we can wait till the testing.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so Judge, you've already hit two of the highlights that I planned on it. Number one is that if we were going to place him on probation, obviously he would have taken a lot more care about making sure he interviewed properly with the probation department. Number two is the fact that he left the scene, and to his credit, it's not mentioned here, but he did admit to driving and drinking to the trooper that ended up interviewing him. But as the court knows, his blood test is what it was.
Yikes. Greg's not doing himself any favors here. Missing a pre-sentence interview? That's like forgetting your lines in the starring role of your own trial. The judge is not amused, and you can feel the tension rising. Greg's excuses, new job, no car, forgot the date, are crumbling under scrutiny. The judge's sharp tone screams, "You had one job."
What I think bodes well most for sentencing him to the 6 years is the fact that he was given probation in 2012 for the offense of possession of a prohibited weapon. He lasted about a year, but then that was revoked. So the system has already given him a chance at probation, and he showed that he doesn't want to follow that. Now, if one argued that that was a opportunity for him to learn his lesson, then we reflect on what his DWI said. It was 2013 when he received 4 years. He received a DWI in 2019, and again, 2 more after that. So we have a date of August 16th where he received one that was over
explained to me. I haven't seen the records. I don't know, but that he got revoked, and then just shortly right after that was when the actual allegation. No.
Look
Page
at the
two of the
offense statement.
pre-sentence report.
Look at the
Look
date
at
of the offense.
page two,
Over here.
under 11-26-12,
Yes, sir.
assault causing bodily
do the things that would be required of him on probation. He has secured a job. And I know the court
courtroom in cases, but it's about, this is now your
treatment.